God is saying to you. Pay close attention, my youngster. Tonight, the line separating the spiritual from the natural is becoming thinner, and what is concealed will soon be exposed. With the doors of opportunity wide open, Archangel Michael stands at the entrance of your life. God is harvesting every hidden prayer you've spoken. Every silent tear you've cried and every hope seed you've sown in the invisible divine favor. Long-awaited financial transfers and supernatural deposits are on your way. You have to be awake. However, you have to listen. This isn't a practice run. You have been assigned this hour. Write in the comment. I am now prepared to receive God's blessings and heavenly money transfer. The individual you believe to be familiar with is only one component of the jigsaw. Their intentions, their deliberations, and their hearts were all a part of a greater scheme that God had planned. Every unsaid phrase, every silent choice, and every seemingly painful option are going to line up precisely for your greatest benefit. Tonight, angels have been sent to guard this alignment's purity. They are paving the way for chances that appear unattainable and unexpected income. Not only is divine financial favor on the horizon, but it is coming with a natural precision and speed. Type in the comment. Today I am blessed with heavenly favor, financial miracles, and blessings. Your house is turning into a hub of celestial activity, child. Within your walls lies heavenly wealth as well as spiritual safety. In order to ensure that only blessings, love, and prosperity enter, Archangel Michael has been stationed at each entry, barring everything that is not of God. Although your adversaries may believe they can meddle, they are unable to do so. The angels are traveling at a speed that is beyond human comprehension. Even as you breathe, supernatural deposits are being made into your life. You will inevitably be blessed. All you need to do is remain silent and trust. Type in a comment right now. God is doing miracles and transferring money in my life. You're going to hear a discussion tonight that you weren't supposed to hear. Your heart will acknowledge God's hand at that very instant. When someone steps forward with the confirmation you hope for, don't question it. Don't question it. When heaven takes decisive action in favor of individuals who have stayed loyal, these are the supernatural alignments that take place. This realization is linked to your success, happiness, and long-awaited financial breakthrough to see all of God's blessings unfold. Like, share, and subscribe. The change will seem abrupt. You'll feel a rush of excitement. What has been concealed will be revealed to your sight. Converging are the possibilities you desire. The person you love and the miraculous financial restoration you asked for. The purity of this moment is being protected by Archangel Michael. He won't let your benefits be obscured by hesitancy, fear, or dishonesty. This is a holy night. It's sacred tonight. Your much-anticipated supply will come tonight. Confirmations may come from the slightest things in your day, like an unexpected phone call, a faint sound, or a quick push in your soul. This isn't a coincidence. This incident was predetermined by God. What you most need, a revelation, a resource, or perhaps an earthly cash gift, is about to enter your life. The angels are ensuring that your name reaches the appropriate hands at the appropriate moment since it has been recorded in the sky. Type in the comment, I'm ready for miraculous gifts and heavenly blessings right now. I am aware that disappointment, worrying, and uncertainty have been a part of your heart, child. I am aware that the nights of uncertainty have been an ending and that the weight of waiting has been tremendous. However, Archangel Michael is active in your natural world tonight. In addition to the spiritual one previously closed, doors are now opening. Delays in wealth are paying off. A seemingly far-away favor is coming right into your life. You are closer to your miracle than you realize. To see paradise appear in your everyday life, like, share, and subscribe. A miraculous chain reaction has been orchestrated by the angels. Every seemingly unconnected person, word, and action has a connection. When God wants to bless, He does it this way. Each component is placed precisely. That alignment includes the individual approaching you. They have a message, a solution, or an answer that will hasten your benefits. Don't disregard them. Don't hesitate. Accept what God has sent. Enter here today. I am in harmony with God's divine plan and financial miracles. Even your financial recovery is dependent on this moment. Child, your life is being filled with possibilities, favor transfers, and supernatural deposits that transcend human reasoning. Your difficulties, dips, and delays are being rewritten. What was supposed to deplete you is instead being transformed into a source of support, protecting your breakthrough and making sure nothing stops your supernatural inheritances. Archangel Michael, God has promised this, and it will come to pass. To be sure you don't miss your heavenly supply, please like, share, and subscribe. Your soul could be stirring, your spirit shaking, and your pulse pounding. That is proof. That is the trademark of paradise at this time. Right now, everything is going forward, including the person you were praying for, the solution you were looking for, and the supernatural breakthrough you prayed for. Be prepared. Enter it. Take it. Knowing that God is arranging every aspect of your life for your ultimate happiness and financial recovery will allow your soul to soar. Type the following in the comment. I affirm God's favor and extraordinary benefits in my life. Child, keep in mind that you are prepared for this because of your faith, patience, and hindrance. You cannot see the conflicts that Archangel Michael has waged for you. The path has been cleaned by angels. No person could unlock the portals that heaven possesses. You are currently standing on the precipice of your miracle. Don't become any smaller. Have no doubts. Enter what God has planned for you already. Important information for sincere Christians. We are very grateful for your assistance in sharing God's message of blessings, love, and hope. If this letter has encouraged or inspired you, please think about sending when the time is coming. Someone with supernatural favor. Blessings and confirmation are going to enter your life. Angelic energy will permeate the air around you, making it seem alive. Let your heart open. Your hands should be open. Accept what God has planned. This is your time, your divine junction, your miracle that is just waiting to be recognized. Time, place, and circumstance are being bent by God tonight, child, to give you precisely what you have been asking for. Don't wait. Don't ask questions. Remain vigilant. Wealth transfers are already underway. The shift is taking place and supernatural deposits are on the way. Heaven doesn't move slowly. Angels don't just sit around. Archangel Michael is on guard and God himself is making sure that this night marks a sea shift in your life, career and fate. Write in the comment and prepare to experience God's blessings and a miracle right now. Let me tell you, child, what no one else will tell you. The betrayal you saw was not physical. Rather, it was a spiritual one causing an emotional rift that made the atmosphere surrounding your loved one gloomy. Everyone except you were impacted by a quiet decision, a little pause, and a discussion that shouldn't have taken place. It was captured by someone you didn't anticipate. They are now observing, waiting, and awaiting the moment when your consciousness and their observation collide. Tonight there is a lot of heavenly tension in your house and the angels are working to keep you safe. Keep your peace and clear the way for prosperity. Write in the comment and prepare to accept God's prosperity, blessings, and protection right now. You had a feeling beforehand. Yes, my darling kid. Because of this, your dreams last night were twisted and distorted, leaving an inexplicable imprint on your heart. That's why when they told you that everything was all right, your stomach clenched. That is why a song you love brought tears to your eyes. In order for you to be prepared, heaven itself was sending signals that your soul was picking up beyond the intellect. I managed to capture them. They were apprehended by Archangel Michael. And now due to divine timing, this word has reached your door. You are being safeguarded, conserved, and ready for a heavenly transition. You are not losing anything. Type in your comment. Today I am receptive to God's heavenly protection and direction. Knowing this, child, the burden of falsehoods is being removed. You are being freed from the weight of false love. In reality, what seemed to be sorrow was a heavenly intervention that kept you from going down a road that was not intended for you. Confusion will be overcome by your heart. You will experience a peaceful and enlightening awakening of your soul. And when you have that clarity, the extraordinary will happen. You will get heavenly chances, unexpected favors, and incredible financial favor. Type in a comment. I now proclaim financial transfers, supernatural wonders, and heavenly favors. Beyond appearances, there is more. There is another party involved. Someone whose jealousy of your brightness led them to say things they were not authorized to say. What you have been sensing in your spirit are the echoes of their secret. However, kid, this is a heavenly practice for your awakening, not a trap. I, Archangel Michael, am positioned to protect your heart, your calling, and your breakthrough from all negative forces. This will not kill you. Rather, it will awaken and raise you to see God's blessings and protection in action. Like, share and subscribe. Is it Neo? What if the person who hurt you did it out of fear? Worrying that the truth would drive you away. Worrying that you would depart. What if heaven planned yesterday night's events to finally release you from the misunderstanding that had been subtly holding you back rather than to hurt you? What if this message is the only heavenly cautionary tale before a transformative event occurs? You have to listen. Your spirit and soul are already aware of the preparation. Like this message, share it, and subscribe so you never miss these urgent prophetic alerts. Someone connected to you needs this word right now. And when you share, you become the vessel God uses to save them from destruction. My child, listen closely. This moment is not a coincidence. You were meant to hear this exact warning at this exact time. Heaven arranged this appointment. For the truth must be revealed before it is too late. I have heard your cries. I have seen your silent pain. And now the hour of justice has come. Do not be surprised by the shaking that comes. Do not be alarmed by the sudden exposure. It is I, the Lord, pulling away the veil so you may see clearly and walk in strength. Archangel Michael has stepped forward with a message. My child, a very unusual incident is about to occur in 30 minutes. You may not fully see it coming, but I assure you, it is already unfolding. Something hidden is about to come into the open. Something the enemy worked hard to bury will no longer stay buried. But you must act with wisdom and courage. These are not idle words. This is a heavenly directive, a final alert before the shift takes place. Type in the comments. I walk in wisdom and strength. Every word you type declares alignment with heaven and agreement with angelic assistance. There is betrayal deeper than you realized. A secret closer to you than you imagined. Your own sister has carried something in silence, hoping you would never discover it. She has worn the mask of loyalty, smiled in your face, and even spoken words of love. Yet behind closed doors, her actions have betrayed you. She has kept information from you, made decisions that were never meant for your good, and she thought her tracks were covered. But I do not allow lies to reign where my light shines. And now my light is shining upon her. You will soon hear the confirmation. You will soon see the undeniable proof. Words spoken behind your back will come to your ears. Actions hidden in the shadows will be uncovered. And in that moment, you will stand at a crossroads. Do you turn away pretending you did not see, or do you step boldly forward, eyes wide open, walking in wisdom and truth? The choice will be yours. But the Spirit says, choose wisely, for this moment determines your next chapter. Like, share and subscribe, for the enemy wants this message hidden, but God wants it multiplied. The more this word spreads, the more the enemy's plans crumble and the more angels are released into battle for his children. And now, let me leave you with this important note for true Christians. We deeply appreciate your support in helping us spread God's message of hope, love, and blessings. If this message has inspired or uplifted you, please consider showing your gratitude by giving a $40 super thanks. Your contribution helps us continue creating more content that touches lives and brings people closer to God. By clicking the super thanks button below, you are not only supporting our hard work, but also helping to extend God's love to more hearts around the world. Thank you for being part of this mission and for your generous support. I know this will not be easy. I know the pain of realizing that someone is so close. Someone who was supposed to love and protect you has instead worked in the shadows against you. My child, the sting of betrayal cuts deeply. But understand this. I reveal these things not to break you, but to free you. You were never meant to lie under deception. Never meant to carry the heavy burden of false love. What was hidden in darkness must be brought into light. And though the truth may sting at first, it will set you free in waves you cannot yet comprehend. Prepare yourself for the revelation that is coming swiftly. It may appear as a message, a stray conversation, or even a careless slip of words. It will come before you expect it. And when it does, you must not ignore it. Do not allow emotions to blind you or cloud the truth. Once your eyes are opened, once you truly understand, you will recognize that I have been protecting you all along. You will realize that every delay, every unanswered prayer, every silence from heaven was preparing you for this moment of unveiling. She will try to explain herself. She will attempt to cover her tracks to shift the story to make you doubt what your own eyes and ears already know. She will say it's not what it looks like. She will cry, plead, and attempt to convince you that all is a misunderstanding. But my child, do not fall into the trap of empty words. Your spirit already knows the truth and deep within you have felt the unease. I am confirming it now so you cannot be deceived again. This is your moment of awakening. This is the breaking of chains that you carried unknowingly. Relationships built on lies cannot endure. And I am giving you the chance to step into freedom. Do not hold tightly to what was never real. Do not cling to the illusion of loyalty when the foundation beneath it was deceit. I am removing the veil so that your vision will be clear. And once the truth is seen, you will know exactly what must be done. Remember this, you are not alone. I am with you. I have walked beside you through the shadows. And I will walk beside you as the light exposes what has been hidden. When the dust settles, you will see clearly that this is not the end. It is the beginning of something greater. You will rise from this storm, stronger, wiser, and what seemed like loss will reveal itself as a divine release, freeing your hands so I may place something greater in them. The days ahead may feel heavy. You may sense the ground trembling beneath your feet as though the foundation of everything familiar is crumbling. Do not let fear consume you. Do not allow despair to take root in your heart. For I am your rock, your shelter, your refuge in this storm. This truth, though painful, is necessary. It has been hidden too long and you can no longer afford to remain blind. You now stand at a divine crossroads. You can choose to dwell in the pain of betrayal, endlessly asking why, or you can rise above it, embracing the truth and allowing it to propel you toward your destiny. This is your chance to break generational cycles, to step into healing, and to walk into the fullness of the purpose I created you for. Your sister thought she could manipulate fate. She believed her web of deception would remain unbroken, that her words would go unheard, that her actions would never surface. But I, the Lord, do not allow lies to endure where my light shines. Her deception is unraveling and soon the consequences of her choices will manifest. She will see the way of what she has done and she will face the cost of her actions. But you, my child, must not allow bitterness to consume you. Do not let her betrayal harden your heart. Therefore, I am preparing something great for you. I am leading you into a season of clarity. A season where truth becomes your foundation, where healing restores what was broken, where purpose shines brighter than the pain. Do not waste time questioning if you could have changed this outcome. Do not spiral into self-doubt believing you failed. My child, this betrayal was never about you. It was birthed from her own weakness, her own choices, her inability to walk in truth. You were always enough. You did not fail. She simply chose deception. And now the burden of that choice is hers to carry. Not yours. Stand tall. Let go of what is broken. Do not try to mend what was built on falsehoods. Instead, lift your eyes toward the horizon. For what is ahead of you is far greater than what you leave behind. I am leading you down a road paved with purpose, guarded by angels and blessed by my hand. This is your time to walk in power, to embrace wisdom and to step boldly into freedom. The chains have fallen, the veil is lifted, and the truth has come. Now it is time to rise. Hear my words. This is not a man's message. It is divine. You cannot afford to ignore this warning. What is about to take place in the next 30 minutes will alter the course of your life forever. Forces have been working against you. Unseen hidden hands trying to dismantle the very foundation you stand upon. But I, the Lord, your God, have intervened. I have sent my messenger, the mighty Archangel Michael, to warn you, to shield you, and to stand as your warrior. Do not treat this as coincidence. Do not dismiss this as imagination. This is your wake-up call, your heavenly alert. Forces of darkness are whispering, plotting, weaving lies, manipulating circumstances around you. But my spirit is here to give you clarity. My angels are positioned to protect you. And I your Father in declaring that the trap the enemy set will be his own downfall. You are covered. You are chosen. You are being prepared for a breakthrough unlike anything you have known before. But you must open your eyes. You must walk in boldness. And you must refuse to let fear hold you back. The betrayal was painful, yes, but it was also the trigger that will launch you into your destiny. My child, rise, step into the light. The truth has come and with it, your freedom. Important note for true Christians. We deeply appreciate your support in helping us spread God's message of hope, love, and blessings. If this prophetic message has spoken to your heart, please consider showing your gratitude by giving a $40 super thanks. Your generosity helps us continue creating content that touches lives and brings people closer to God. By clicking the super thanks button below, you are not only supporting our mission but also extending God's love to countless hearts around the world. Thank you for standing with us in this divine assignment. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to reach 10,000 divine subscribers very soon. Please share this video to your loved ones. Type Amen to affirm. Thanks for watching.